All right, we are live. It is game number 2 of the 2024 National League Division Series here in Philadelphia. The Brewers taking on the Phillies, who were just eliminated in real life by the New York Mets. Well, the question is, let's see how this series goes. Luckily for the Phillies, in this series against the Brewers, they're already up 1 game. Winning the first game 3-0. Jackson Churro will lead things off. For the Brewers, hitting .091. That is lifted in the air to right field. Catch made by Nick Castellanos. And that is out number 1. Take a look at the rest of the lineup in this one for the Brewers. Churro led off, he's in left. Blake Perkins bats second, he's in center. Contreras hitting third, he's a catcher. Gary Sanchez in the cleanup spot. Adames Hoskins, Sal Frelick batting 7th and right. Joseph Ortiz bats 8th at 3rd. Bryce Terang bats in the number 9 spot. He's at 2nd. Going to try and do this game without any interruptions. No interruptions throughout this game. Question is, can we do that? Well, only one way to find out. Counts 2-0 to Blake Perkins. Who had himself a really good wild card series against the New York Mets back home in Milwaukee. Well, sometime tomorrow, it might be tomorrow morning, we're going to try and stream the Guardians-Astros game, game number 3. That series is moving over to Houston. And then we'll have a travel day for this series. We'll be back at it on Sunday night, and we'll be in Philadelphia for that, or in Milwaukee for that series. And we'll also try and get game 4 in with the Astros Guardians in as well. We'll see what happens. Counts full to Blake Perkins, and he fouls off the sinker. And it's still a 3-2 count.
Ball 4, take it base.
Outside, ball 4.
Batting third, the catcher, William Contreras.
So a 1-out walk for the Brewers here in the top of the first inning. Here's William Contreras. Had a home run in game 1 of the wild card series against the Mets. Hitting .364. Braven Reimer, hey, how you doing, good sir? Runners going, thrown down by Real Muto, and they got him out. A nice throw down by JT Realmuto. Throws out Blake Perkins after reaching first base on a walk. And Bryce Harper stealing away a base hit. Good, what happened, Riche? Were you at work? No, I had to work Tuesday. I streamed yesterday. If you mean Tuesday, I had to work, but today is Thursday. So we streamed yesterday. We had game 2 for the Guardians and the Astros, and then we have game 2 of this series right now. As you can see, there's Kyle Schwarber leading off. Brewers have Colin Ray pitching game 2 for them. So he'll either get absolutely shelled or he'll have a complete game. He'll have either the best 7 innings of his life, have the game of his life, or have in either a good way or a really bad way against this Phillies lineup. And the first batter he has to face tonight is Kyle Schwarber. Eating a chicken burger. It's like a burger patty, but with chicken meat. Apparently it's healthy for you. and a little bowl of macaroni and cheese. That's my dinner for the night. And then, of course, I have a bottle of Dr. Pepper right next to me. I had like 3 Dr. Pepper cans on my nightstand. Last night, it was so bad. One, two, and it's fouled off by Kyle Schwarber. We're going to try and get through this game without any interruptions. No pausing. This is a commercial-free, pause-free game as Kyle Schwarber's gone one away.
Batting second, not shortstop.
First out here in the bottom of the first inning of Game 2. Here's Trey Turner. We're not even going to pause the game and look at how many people are in the chat. That's how serious and dedicated we are to this no pausing thing. There's a base hit for Trey Turner in the left field. That is the first hit of the ball game, and it is a 1-out single with Bryce Harper coming up. One out, here's Bryce Harper hitting .333. Brewers will look for the double play. Phillies just looking to keep the inning going. Outside 2-0, Colin Ray pitching around Bryce Harper here. Pick off throw to first, and Turner's back safely. For those of you who missed our stream yesterday, it was Game 2 of the Guardians and Astros. It was a really good game. Very unfortunate that a lot of people ended up missing that game. And Trey Turner is safe, stealing second. That's his first stolen base of this season, or of this postseason. .3-0 to Harper, outside, ball 4 on the cutter. First and second, 1 out. Here's Nick Castellanos. Cutter taken, strike 1. Castellanos had one of 3 RBIs in the Phillies 3-0 win in Game 1 of this series. Gotta love this Philadelphia crowd. You either love Philadelphia or you absolutely hate them. Castellanos sends it to deep right field. And this one is gone. A 3-run homer. Nick Castellanos puts the Phillies on top here in the first, 3-0. Nick Castellanos with an absolute moonshot to right field. What an absolute blast. So the Phillies up 3-0 with 1 out here in the first. Here's Bryson Stott. Stott did absolutely nothing with the bat in Game 1 of this series. Question is, will he do something here in Game 2? Drops the sinker, and he takes it for ball 1. There's a strike, and it's 1-2. I am currently checking the stream right now on my phone. looking at my chat and everything. In case if people do stop by, say what's up. Down to 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Stott. That's fouled off again. Here's the 1-2. A strikeout out number 2.
Batting 6. The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Right to Bryce Terang at second, and the inning's over. But Nick Castellanos sends one to right field, making this a 3-0 Phillies lead.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the designated hitter,
Gary Sanchez leads off for the Brewers here in the top of the second. Phillies already got a 3-0 lead. Christopher Sanchez on the mound for the Phillies. It should have been Aaron Nola. I think that would have been more exciting, but we're getting Christopher Sanchez tonight. We had who pitched game 1 of our series? I think it was who the heck pitched game 1 in this series? I literally have. It was Colby Allard. We were going to have Zach Wheeler, but instead it was Colby Allard last minute. And Gary Sanchez gets the first Brewer hit of the night. A single up the middle. And that'll bring in Willie Dow. 523 OPS. A pair of ours, that's all that matters. That is all that matters. Here comes the 1-2 to Adames. That's a double play ball 1. And they got them both. A 4-6-3 double play turned by Bryson Stott at second base, and now bring in Rhys Hoskins, the former Philadelphia first baseman. Ended up signing with the Brewers in the offseason, and he became their first baseman. Circle change, fouled off. Here comes the 1-2, and a circle change taken, ball 2. Sanchez signed my jersey. I don't know anybody who would be thrilled to have a Christopher Sanchez autographed jersey. I mean, that's like having it's like having an autograph from one of the Beatles, and it ends up, instead of it being like, you know, Hoskins is gone to end the top of the second. But as I was saying, you know, having a Christopher Sanchez signed Phillies jersey is probably like having like a vinyl or an album or something signed by one of the Beatles. It ends up being George from the Beatles. Like, you think of, like, when you think of the Beatles, like, you think of, you know, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, you know, Ringo Starr, especially all you Thomas and Friends fans out there. Ringo Starr, if you didn't know, he actually narrated the Thomas series. He did the British version and the UK version, and then George Carlin did the US version, which was an interesting choice. But yeah, you think of like Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, John Lennon, but nobody really thinks of George. There's a grounder to third. Brandon Marsh becomes out number 1 here in the bottom of the second inning. All right. I apologize for talking about the Beatles in the middle of a baseball stream. Some people are going to wonder, what do the Beatles and baseball have to do in common? Or have in common? I don't know. Here's Munoz Sosa. Came over to the Phillies in a trade a couple years ago from the St. Louis Cardinals. Here's the 0-1 to Rojas. There's the strike 0-2. I don't think he played at all in game 2, or in game 1. Here comes the 0-2. From Colin Ray. That is slapped down the line. And gone. Off the pole, or off the wall. Rojas on his way to second. And it's a 2-out double. I thought that was about gone. That could have been a home run, but just barely got out of here. Wish we could see the rest of the replay, but they won't show us. Because, I mean, why would they? You bunch of money-hungry jerks at San Diego Studios. You jerks. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying at this point. Kyle Schwarber struck out his first time up. He's coming up again. Rutter's going to third. Throw down by Contreras, and he is out. And the end of inning number 2. We go to the third.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the right fielder, number 10, Sal Fraley.
3-0 Brewers. Or Phillies, sorry. Brewers are down 3-0, and there's a leadoff hit for Sal Frelick. I know some of you guys are going to be wondering, is this guy okay? Is he good? Like, he just got the team that was winning wrong. Nah, I'm good. It's long day, long week. School, work, you know, that type of stuff. Don't want people to think that I'm, you know, the R word. Here's Joseph Ortiz.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's another double play ball, this time turned by Trey Turner at short, and it's a 6-4-3 double play. Last time it was a 4-6-3 double play, and this time it's the other way around, 6-4-3 double play. Here's Bryce Terang. Fouls off the sinker, it's 0-1. Has not done much with the bat in this postseason, but he has a really good glove. Speaking of double plays, the Phillies, man, they hit themselves into a lot of double plays in game number 1. The 0-2 pitch on its way. And Terang lets it go. Low in the dirt, ball 1. Have a few people tuning into the stream. What's up? How we doing? Good to see ya. Your fly is open. And Bryce Terang strikes out to end the top half of inning number 3. Don't go anywhere. More October baseball coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Brewers nothing. Kyle Schwarber will continue his at-bat from the bottom of the second inning. Yohan Rojas decided to be a dummy and steal with 2 outs. There's a deep fly ball to center. You can kiss it goodbye. He leaps, and he can't get it. Kyle Schwarber, solo blast, makes it 4-0 Philadelphia. Hopefully the offensive showdown Cleveland put up in Game 2 of the American League Division Series that we did. Who knows, maybe that's going to start or spark a plug in the Phillies dugout. Seems to do so already. A 3-run shot from Castellanos in the first, and then Kyle Schwarber with a home run. I mean, that's a pretty good deal to me. Here's Trey Turner. He was one of those guys that scored on the Castellanos 3-run homer. Lets the sinker go by at 2-1. Now, at one point, we had 5 people in the chat. What's up? 5 viewers. None of them came to say hi. None of them typed, hey, what's up? How we doing? They just thought, man, this announcer's weird. I mean, that's just your opinion. But if you get to know me, I mean, I'm a decent guy. You know, I'm just a college student sitting in his bedroom doing a live stream on MLB The Show, simulating a baseball game. There's a ground ball to second. Terang. Nice play at second. And, I mean, I don't really expect you guys to sit here throughout this whole baseball game. I don't expect you guys to sit through the whole game. Bryce Harper slaps one down the line. That's a fair ball. Harper is on his way to second. And it is a 1-out double. If there's anybody in this Phillies lineup I want to see hit a home run this series, it is Bryce Harper. Here's Nick Castellanos. He had the first home run in the first inning. There's a cutter. Umpire calls it ball 1. That's a debatable call. Some might say that's a strike. Some might argue, say that's a ball. No. It was clearly a strike. It was. That too is a strike, but you know what? Do announcers have a saying, like have an opinion? Or are they allowed to have an opinion on, no, like if an umpire calls it a strike? No, it's a ball, you idiot. Or if an umpire calls one outside a strike? No, it's a ball, you moron. Like, are announcers, like professional announcers, allowed to say that? Voice their opinions on the air? I know some probably are, like in the radio world. I don't know, it's a tough business out there. There's a nice play by Ortiz at third, and that is out number dos. Out number 2, here comes Mr. Bryson Stott. 0 for 4 in game 1, 0 for 1 here in game 2. And a 4-0 Phillies lead. There's a fly ball to center. Back goes Perkins. He makes the catch. And we are heading to the bottom, or the top of the fourth inning. We played 3 full here at Citizens Bank Park, home of the Philadelphia Phillies since 2004. We're going to the fourth inning. It's the Phillies 4, and the Brewers nothing. Nada. Goose egg. Top of the order due up for the Brewers here in the top of the fourth inning. Jackson Chourio, Blake Perkins, William Contreras all due up. Chourio flew out to Castellanos his first time up. Chourio fouls it off, and the count is 1-2. Count is 2-2. Fly ball to center field. Nice play by Rojas. And that is out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Blake Perkins.
Here is Blake Perkins. Perkins walked his first time up and then was caught stealing. Trying to go to second base. There's a pitch outside, and it's ball 1. Perkins went 1 for 4 in game 1 of this series. Feel like he did something big against the Mets too. I think he homered. I don't know. I can't check because this is a non-pausing, no interruptions game as Blake Perkins beats out the throw by Bryson Stott at second for an infield single. He just couldn't get the throw in time. That is the 3rd hit of this game for the Brewers. They have not been able to score this entire series. Here is William Contreras. Pickoff throw to first. And Perkins gets back in time. For those of you just tuning in, it's game 2 of our MLB The Show simulation series postseason series. Game 2 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. There's a base hit in the right field. Over to second is Perkins. He'll go over to third. It's first and third with 1 out. And the Brewers have something cooking here in the 4th inning. Here's Gary Sanchez. Led off the second inning with a single. And then Willie Adames, who's on deck, hit into a double play. So much for that, I guess. Here's the pitch on its way to Gary Sanchez. 2-1 pitch. Strike 2. And Gary Sanchez working the count full. And that's going to load up the bases.
Up next for Milwaukee.
I'll load him up with Willie Adames coming up. Phillies looking for the double play. Brewers looking to try and get on the board here for the first time in this division series. Here's the 0-2 to Adames. Fouled off, and it's remaining 0-2.
One ball, two strikes.
What's going to happen? Mr. Willie Adames, he fouls it off. There's a double play. One. Got them both. There's that double play the Phillies were looking for. And we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Brewers. Willie Adames sets into a double play with the bases loaded.
Leading up for the Phillies, the catcher, JT.
Bottom of the fourth inning coming up. Four nothing Phillies. There's a pop up to Bryce Terang at second. That is out number one.
The batter, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh up next. 0 for 1. He grounded out to Joey Ortiz at third his first time up. Brandon Marsh, deep right center field. You knew it was gone. 5-0 Philadelphia. Ring the bell, Brandon Marsh. What a night here in Philadelphia. 5 runs have come in to score, 3 home runs. 3-run homer by Nick Castellanos, a solo shot from Kyle Schwarber. And now Brandon Marsh joins the home run derby. And now Mundo Sosa's up next. There's a base hit into right. Mundo Sosa reaches first base on a single following up the Brandon Marsh home run. Here's Johan Rojas. Already has a base hit tonight, a double. Ultra Sport Network, hey, what's going on, good sir? Man, it has been all Phillies so far. Early in this game, you just missed 3 big home runs. Nick Castellanos had a home run in the first inning. Kyle Schwarber led off the third inning with a home run, and then Brandon Marsh just went deep. Now, the question is, will Rojas do the same? Lets the slurve go by at 2-2. And as we were saying about Colin Ray, he was either going to have the game of his life in a good way or a bad way. So far, it's been kind of a bad way. But hey, there's still plenty of baseball left to play.
No, he's in there. Safe.
And if you're going to ask me to make them into a highlight, that is 100% my goal. And Willie Adames turns a double play. Or tried to turn a double play, I should say so. 2 outs now, runner at first, Kyle Schwarber. You went deep once, big man. Question is, can you do it again? Will Kyle Schwarber go deep again? That's the question. Count is 0-2. Oh, make him into shorts? Yeah, I should do that. Or I was thinking of doing like a compilation of all my home run calls this year. I thought that'd be an interesting idea. Count is 1-2 to Kyle Schwarber. A 1-2 on the way. I know that most of my subscribers probably come from shorts. I have a few shorts on my channel, but they're technically not shorts. Like, they were made like way before YouTube Shorts became a thing. There's a fly ball to center. Back goes Perkins. He makes the catch. And that is out number 3. And just like that, we have played 4 full. Brandon Marsh rings the bell here at Citizens Bank Park, home of the Philadelphia Phillies. We go to the 5th inning of Game 2. Brewers need to get something going offensively. They are down 5-0. They have been outscored in the first 2 games alone, 9-0. And I'm not sure. Looking at Game 2 of their series against the Mets, they scored 5 runs in that series, so they have been outscored in their last 3 games. Do some math. Like 10-5. And then they won Game 1 4-2. So 2 plus 1 is 3. 4 plus 5 is 9. So 12-9 pretty much. And Hoskins is 0 for 2. I know somebody's going to be like, really? He's teaching it? Why is he teaching us math? It's baseball, darn it. As the full game videos only get a couple dozen views on average, while shorts get hundreds. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I think my most popular short has like 345 views. And that was my my JV coach trying to shoot a basketball. And now he is the current. And now he this year he just got a head coaching job for Arthur Lovington here in Illinois. So best luck for him. And for those of you who don't know, when we're not sitting in our bedrooms commentating over MLB The Show games, we also go out to the real world and do audio tapes. I did a audio tape series all the way back in high school. And I did like my girls' basketball games, and I did some boys' basketball games too. My junior year. As Sal Frelick pokes one down the left field line, and that is a fair ball. Frelick's on his way to second. There's going to be no throw to second. And that is another hit in this game for the Milwaukee Brewers. They're hitting the ball. They just can't score. Ultra Sports, if you're watching still, you got an analysis on why you think the Brewers aren't scoring? And you're a pretty good commentator. Thank you. It'd be great to do a video with you one day. Yeah, that'd be cool. It'd be really cool to try and go on your channel and do some commentary. And you can hop on mine at any time you want. You could be like an analyst. Have someone to talk to while doing these streams when they get super dead. There's a ground ball. Base hit through into center field. Frelick is coming around to score. Nope, never mind. They're going to hold him at third. He's like, oh, screw that. I was a PA announcer for my school soccer team. That's cool. Sal Frelick thought about coming home, but he was like, nope, screw that. So the Brewers have runners at first and third, and they have two options are going to happen here. One, Bryce Terrain gets an RBI, and the runner from third scores. He could hit into a double play. He could bunt to avoid the double play. He's going to take fastballs right down the middle. That I would absolutely destroy if I was playing. He'd do quite a bit. I don't know. Phillies are probably just better. Yeah, I know. So what's the Phillies' excuse for losing to the Mets? Or Bryce Serang will line out to Bryson Stott at second. But as I was saying before, yeah, I did like little like audio tape things of my high school basketball games. And I still do them every once in a while now, even though I'm out of school now. That sounds really dumb, but consider the fact they made the World Series in 2022. Yeah, I know. One ball, one strike to Jackson Churio, the #1 prospect in the Brewers organization, or was at one point. Fly ball to right field. Castellanos makes the catch. And the Brewers once again squander a golden opportunity to score a run. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. It is 5-0 Phillies.
Number 41, Joe Ross.
And the Brewers head into their bullpen for the first time. Joe Ross,
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop.
the former Washington National, comes in relief for the Brewers here in the 5th. He'll face his former teammate, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, and Nick Castellanos. Despite doing video game commentary and wanting to be a commentator in IRL, I watch very few sports on TV, so I wouldn't know. There's a ground ball to third. One away. Yeah, I don't really watch a whole lot of real sports anymore either, outside of, commentating games in real life and doing video game commentaries. Like, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't think I've watched a baseball game in real life in like 2 years. Like, I went to, it was like a bar, like it was like, not a bar, but it was like, what's it called, like a pub. I went to this pub, it was like a bar and grill, and they had they had the Padres and Dodgers game on. I watched the first 2 innings of that, and that was like the first real baseball game I watched in like 2 years, because my grandparents, they don't have cable anymore, so we can't watch any games. Like, we can't watch the Cardinals, which stinks. We can't really watch the Cubs anymore. We can't watch the World Series. We can't really do a whole lot of stuff. They don't have cable anymore. They have streaming services. Like, they got Fire Stick, I think it's what it's called. So they got like Netflix, they've got, Amazon Prime, they got all that stuff. I want to go to college for sports broadcasting and all that. That's what I'm currently going to school for right now. Counts 1-2 to Castellanos. If you say something tragic, he'll hit a home run. My grandpa is in the hospital right now. Okay, nope, that didn't work. But he's doing better. He had a nasty fall at work, and he's doing a little bit better. Let's see. I stubbed my toe on a Lego really bad, and it hurts like you know what.
2-2.
Nope, that didn't work. 2-2 the count. World Series is on free TV though. We don't have that, unfortunately. There's a fly ball to center. Perkins makes the catch. And we go to the 6th inning. 6 people in the chat. Holy cow. What's up? How are we doing? I think it's Freebo or whatever it's called.
The center fielder, number 16.
But we don't have cable anymore, which kind of stinks. We just have Netflix and Amazon Prime. We also have Peacock too. So we're in Paramount. So at least we're able to watch football. We just can't watch. We just can't watch baseball anymore. Which is totally fine by me. I mean, the Cardinals stink right now. The Cubs are just, the White Sox are horrible. The Brewers, it's like their goal is like, okay, let's win the NL Central. And then once the playoffs come around, yeah, let's not even try. I swear that's been every central team the last several years. You know what's scary? This is the 5-year anniversary of the last time the Cardinals won a playoff series. There's a fly ball to left. Brandon Marsh makes the catch, out number 1. That series I'm referring to is the 2019 division series against the Braves. 1 out, here's Contreras. 1 for 2 here today. Ultra Sport, do you watch a lot of football? I noticed you do like a lot of Madden games. I've tried doing a couple Madden commentaries, but to tell you the truth, I'm not a very good football commentator. There's a fly ball into right field, right center field. Contreras, it's safe at second base. That's his second hit of the night. And that is another hit. Hit number 7 for the Brewers. Here comes Gary Sanchez. He already has a hit and a walk in this game. A Gary Sanchez home run is bound to happen. There's a strike, 0-2. There's a look at the Philly bullpen for you guys. A couple of righties warming up. And then the Brewer bullpen is right behind them.
1-2.
Counts 1-2. Gary Sanchez. Here's the next pitch on its way. And Christopher Sanchez turned to an 0-2 count to a 2-2 count.
3 balls. Strike.
And now Gary Sanchez working the count full. Runner at second, 1 out. Top of the 6th inning, Phillies up 5-0. And Gary Sanchez walks for the second time today.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Adames. Hits it foul, and it's 0-1. Adames grounded it out to into 2 double plays here today. Hit into a 4-6-3 double play and a 3-6-3 double play. First and second, 1 out. 1-2. That is into right field. Diving catch by Castellanos, and he can't get it. It's going all the way to the wall. Contreras is scoring. Gary Sanchez, is he going to score? He is out coming to the plate, but the Brewers have scored their first run of this division series. And that is the end of the night for Christopher Sanchez. Was thinking about doing live watching along commentary streams based on real games, maybe starting with the World Series. Oh, that'd be cool. They pulled the pitcher after conceding 1 run. Yeah, I know. You know what really grinds my... The pitchers getting pulled, like starting pitchers getting pulled like in the middle of like the 5th, 6th innings. Like we don't watch them get past the 7th inning anymore. It is rare. Hell, it's rare seeing them make it past the 7th inning and into the 8th inning. You know, back then, a lot of starting pitchers, they were expected to go as deep into a game as they possibly could. Either way, we're going to the bottom of the 6th inning here in Philadelphia. The Brewers score their first run of this division series. However, they still trail by 4. It's now a 5-1 game. Then again, it might be an interesting strategy. Yeah, I mean, it is an interesting strategy, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I'm kind of old school. I kind of like watching starting pitchers go as deep into a game as they can. A nice play at short by Adames, 1 away.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
1 out, here's JT Realmuto, 0 for 2. Down is 1-0. Got 5 people in the chat. What's up? JT Realmuto flies out to Sal Frelick and right.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brandon Mark.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. Ball 2. 2-0.
Down is 2-0 to Brandon Marsh. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning.
3 balls, no strike.
Circle change misses, 3-0. And Muno Sosa's on deck.
Take your base.
And Brandon Marsh heads to first base on a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
And now bring in the former Cardinal, Edmundo Sosa. There's the good old Philly fanatic. Getting this Philly crowd all pumped up, all fired up. Have you guys seen on I think it's Instagram. He's probably on TikTok too, but it's like the Philly captain. Here we are, Citizens Bank Park, home of the Philadelphia Phillies. That guy. That sounds like Gilbert Gottfried. And then there's also like a guy who has like face paint, like Philly sports guy. Like he wears like face paint, he has like a mohawk. And he goes to like Phillies games and Eagles games. Flyers games, 76ers games, all that type of stuff. Counts 2-2 to Contreras. See what happens when you talk about Philly sports fans? Your audience tunes out. Sosa slaps it foul at 2-2. I don't know, I'm just trying to start a conversation.
Got it. On the tag.
And Brandon Marsh picked off.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
We are going to the 7th. Matt Strahm will pitch the 7th inning for the Phillies.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Sal Frelick.
Ball. Outside.
Sal Frelick is 2 for 2 tonight. Will lead off for the Brewers. My nose has been scratchy all day. There's a strike and it's 2-1. We have been live for quite a while, almost an hour. Frelick is gone, 1 away.
The third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
One out, top of the 7th. Here's Joseph Ortiz.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Bryce Terrell.
Strikes out the side. Time to stretch here in Philly. 5-1. Phillies lead.
Leading up for the Phillies, the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Hit down the right field line. And fouled off 0-2.
Ball. Count.
The batter,
There's a grounder to
Yoha.
Ortiz at third, one away. Whew. Calling baseball games can be stressful.
One and one. Nope. I'll do.
That is taken ball 2.
Woo.
2-2. Struck him out. That is out number 2.
Now batting,
Joe Ross
hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
has been in this game since the 5th inning. He's done an okay job. Only allowed one runner, one Philly batter to reach first base since Joe Ross has been in the game. 0-2 to Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 3, had that home run in the 3rd inning. Struck him out, and we have played 7 innings of baseball here in Philadelphia. It's 5-1. Phillies on top.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Jose Ruiz now pitching for the Phillies. Here at the top of the 8th, top of the order due up for the Milwaukee Brewers. Jackson Churro 0 for 3. Blake Perkins is 1 for 2 with the walk. And then William Contreras is 2 for 3. And Churro, diving play by Turner. And the Phillies are 5 defensive outs away from winning this ball game.
Oh. One ball. No strike. One ball.
Counts 1-1 to Blake Perkins. Strike 2.
One ball. Two strike.
Into right field, off the glove of Castellanos. And Blake Perkins reaches
Now batting,
first base for the 3rd time today.
Contreras.
You know, funny story. Brewers are actually out hitting the Phillies in this game, despite losing to them.
1-0. Two balls. No strike.
Here's a 2-0 pitch.
Got it.
Double play, ball 1. And they got them both. Another double play hit in this game by the Brewers. This time it's a 5-4-3 double play. Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, and Nick Castellanos will pitch the 8th inning against Joe Ross. Phillies currently lead this one 5-1. Turner hits one into right field. Back goes Frelick at the wall. He's making the catch for out number 1.
Harper.
The 0-1 to Harper, and that's fouled off, or taken ball 1. Fouled off the first pitch, takes a ball for the second pitch. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat, taken for strike 2. Still waiting for a Bryce Harper home run. Maybe this could be the moment. Jams one into center. That's the closest thing to a Bryce Harper home run we're going to get tonight.
The right fielder, number 8.
2 outs now. Here is Castellanos.
Castellanos.
2 outs. Here's Castellanos. 1 for 3 with that 3-run homer. You have 2. Grounder down the line, and it's a 0-2 count.
Whoa. 1 and 2.
Up high, and it's 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two coming. Fouled off once more.
Three and 2.
Count is 3-2. Castellanos working the count full, 3-2.
That's 4. So
2 out walk.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman.
And here is Bryson Stott. The 0-1 to Bryson Stott. We're going to the 9th. Gary Sanchez, Willie Adames, and Reese Hoskins all due up.
Now pitching for the Phillies, Number 58.
And Tanner Banks coming in to pitch the ninth inning for the Phillies.
Leading off for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez leads off. And that'll be Willie Adames and Rhys Hoskins. Lets the fastball go by 0-1. Tomorrow will be a travel day for the Brewers and Phillies as they move to Milwaukee for games 3 and 4, and then we'll be in Houston for the Astros Guardians series. Whew. That'll be sometime tomorrow. There's a strikeout out number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So they are 2 outs away from getting the win. Here's Willie Adames. Check swing, strike 1.
That's a ball.
Circle change, misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off, and the count's 1-2. Fly ball in the air to right. Castellanos is back. This one is off the wall. Adames on his way to third. The throw in, and he is in. Slides in head first at third. Ouch. It's a 1-out triple. How about that? Look at that speed. His second triple of the night. Here's Rhys Hoskins.
1 ball, no strike. That's the ball.
Here comes the 2-2 to Hoskins.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the count's full. And there's 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal Fraley.
Hoskins now 0 for 4 tonight with 4 strikeouts. Here's Sal Frelick.
No, that's low. That's the ball. 2-0.
That's in the air to right field. Back at the wall. This one is off the wall. In to score from third is Adames, and it's a 2-out double for Sal Frelick, keeping this game alive. And so now the Phillies bring outs. 2-0. And now it's a 3-0 count to Joseph Ortiz, Bryce Terang on deck. Hoffman finds the strike zone. It's 3-1. And a 2-out walk keeps the 9th inning going. 2 outs, first and second, 2 outs for the Brewers. And that is going to bring in Bryce Terang 0 for 3. Strike 1. It would be funny if I just come in, played as the Brewers, and then tied up the game. That'd be funny. There's a grounder to short. Turner flips, and that's the ball game. Phillies lead 2-0 in this National League Division Series, a 5-2 win. And off to Milwaukee we go. But the Phillies now 1 game away from heading to the NLCS. As much as I'd love to continue the stream, it's going to have to come to a close. Here tonight, I'm your man Josh Wright, signing off from Philadelphia. Phillies win 5-2. Christopher Sanchez with the win, Colin Ray with the loss. Jeff Hoffman comes in, gets the save. And that's all we got for you here tonight. I'm your man Josh Wright, signing off. Good night from Philadelphia. Phillies win 5-2.